Hey friends, it's Monday, November 30th, 2020. Thank you for joining me. Hey, happy full moon, happy lunar eclipse. Hope you're all doing well. Let's ride the energy to all of our wildest dreams come true. And we can actually ride energy because when we have an initial desire, a pure intention, an aha, when we receive a thought that feels good, when we get that goosebumps, kaleidoscope, butterflies in the stomach feeling, that's an actual vibrational wave. And we can ride that vibrational wave all the way to the matching tangible manifestations in ever increasing manifested reality. All we have to do is lock in on the emotion. This is simple metaphysics, and we prove it to ourselves through life experience, through trial and error. So, we live in a universe in which everything is naturally for us. So everything that we want, including a specific person or a specific experience or a specific state of consciousness or feeling or bodily state or experience of youth and vitality and control and autonomy and sovereignty over our own reality. Everything exists for us. So if something isn't already readily available, if the person of our dreams doesn't already exist, if the resources we need don't already exist, if the thought we need in order to release resistance and allow our body to revitalize itself as it naturally will, if that doesn't already exist, anything that doesn't already exist will be created for us because that's the nature of reality. So we were born into this awesome life experience where so much has already been established in terms of a global community and establish avenues and channels and waves of the way that culture functions. So we can tap into the existing things and allow them to flow to us so that we can receive the natural abundance that is already available. And we can also, from the formless original source consciousness, allow new things to be created for us. And we don't need to distinguish between the two, but my point is that we really do create our own reality. So if it's not already here, it will be made, literally. And I just love the way that Wallace Wattles explains that in The Science of Getting Rich way back over 100 years ago. How he explains that, if all of the gold had been mined from underground when humanity was still in such a state of consciousness that it felt it needed gold, or whatever resource we fill in the blank with, more would be created, because that's just the nature of reality. This infinite resource that is continually coming into form and creation and reality through the real-time call of desire of the consciousness itself. So we, as an individual, unique human being, this leading edge with all of non-physical source consciousness, all sentient beings following us, a part of us. And so it really is wonderful to recognize that even those who are currently in physical form with us, we actually have access to their energy. So it doesn't matter if somebody is physically focused, like our best friends and family, or maybe even our ancestors, or people we've never met who had lived centuries ago. There's just infinite life. And so I can connect with any of my transitioned ancestors, and I can connect with the inner being of my best friends who are in the apartment down the hall from me. And this is true for all of us. We're really all this one consciousness, and each of us as a unique human being a unique individuation of the larger collective personality. So there's nothing serious happening here because we're all creating our own reality in which everything is naturally for us. And so simply allowing our vibration to rise through releasing resistance and deliberately quieting our mind or getting into a creative state in which we can feel our vibration rising. And we're all unique, so simply honing in on whatever it is does that for us. And it can be as simple as sitting quietly for 15 minutes meditating every day, or it could be rolling around in the dirt and rubbing dirt on our face if that feels good. Whatever it is, it's just right and appropriate for us when it puts us in that receptive mode. And staying in that receptive mode is all that's necessary. So I was thinking about those old classics that I love so much, like The Science of Getting Rich and Wallace Wattles, and another really good one, The Master Key System by Charles Haanel, and this fantastic quote where he says, "This world is no dead pile of stones and timber." And that quote just gives me goosebumps every time, because we are life, and the universe is life, and everything is life, and it's all this pure positive source consciousness energy. So we can allow it to naturally deliver to us everything that we desire, and right down to all the specific details, including all of the people and scenarios in the world at large that matter to us. And our access is through establishing our own unique connection to our source consciousness, our inner being, and recognizing that regardless of what may be happening around us or what any other individual sentient being may be experiencing at any time, we can create a reality in which everyone and everything, including our friends and family, are included in this pure vibration of well-being in which we can all participate through each supporting one another's individual unique connection to source. So it doesn't matter how connected any individual is, it only matters if we ourself are connected. So it's great to hang around friends who are connected. It's great to have people who can continually stimulate that feeling within you, but ultimately what we're all seeking is to be able to deliberately and consistently establish that connection on our own, and just playfully, happily, go luckily move into it so that we can actually viscerally experience that nothing serious is happening here. It's all happening. Everything is naturally for us. And we really do get to just identify our preferences, what makes us feel good, because it just feels good. How would we like our life experience to be if we could just truly make everything the way we really want it to be, just because that's the way we want it? No justification or explanation necessary. That's actually the real nature of reality. Just that initial pure impulse of pure positive energy that we all recognize, that we're all born with. And when we get a whiff of it, it's unmistakable. It's super obvious. And we can allow ourselves to move into that feeling. Now, and moving forward into our eternal, happy ever now, happily ever after experience of our own creation and choosing. Thank you.